Alright guys, welcome to, finally, Week 8 of the World Pokemon Federation against the real fake Josh and his L.A. Los Angeles Jirachis. So his team consists of Latios, Lucario, Jolteon, Mega Chlele, Cinccino, Levani, Slowbro, Mandibuzz, Entei, Blissey, and Sableye. So here's the team I got. I actually built this a while ago. I actually went on holidays, which is why I haven't seen any uploads. So I was completely without internet for a while. I've also made transactions, which I don't have a video on yet. Sorry about that. I'll probably upload one before this comes out, but I haven't made it yet. What were my transactions? I dropped Skarmory, I dropped Garchomp for Zygarde. Just Garchomp was really underperforming this season, which was really sad, because I really like Garchomp. I drafted it first when I could. Just because I was really hoping it, but I really found it to underperform, even with the Spike support. And I have two good Spike support mons in Quilladin and Skarmory, so I'm not really sure why it was. Picked up Celebi and Type Null. Type Null, as you can see, didn't come this game. But I dropped, what did I drop for it? Celebi and Type Null. And I dropped Skarmory. I dropped Skarmory and I dropped something, Lycandog, because Lycandog was also not performing, which sucks because it's another mon that I really like, but I don't know. I was really sad to not see it perform this season. It's really, I think both of them got hit by Z-moves, and a lot of the sets that I ran previously were like Life Orb or Z, and Life Orb I just couldn't afford to chip for. So I wound up picking up, like I said, Celebi, Type Null, and Psycharge. So that's pretty cool. I've got my Semi-Perfect here, as well as Celebi the Doctor, because it's a Time Traveler, but Semi-Perfect because it's like Cell, it's the middle form, though in Japanese it's complete, semi-complete stuff, but whatever. Yeah. Glitchak City for the music again. I have quite a complex set of EVs. I remember because I built this over a week ago at this point. I built it on Friday before last, and I'm playing this game right now on Tuesday. So that's a lot of fun. But, you know, I have best skill here, the Doublade. It's got No Guard, it's Toxic, Close Combat, Pursuit, and Shadow Sneak. Close Combat is, I presume, for the Lucario, the Chlele, Cinccino, and the Blissey. Hits all of them pretty well. My opponent actually just made some transactions before this match. I do not remember what they were. I do not remember what he had before. I'm too lazy to look it up. But yeah, this is the set that I wound up coming out with. Obviously everything, I think the CC, the attack investment is for close combat into Lucario. Hopefully that goes well. Lucario I think has to run a decent bit of speed in case I am an adamant variant of Zygarde to memory. I forget exactly what my speed tiers are now. But yeah, that was the thought process. And Pursuit is really good at chipping down at the Latios, which this is a really good to switch into because of all the special defense investment that I have. The speed is just for a counter speed, like a speed, what's it called? A speed invested Slowbro. And Toxic is really good against a lot of this team. Lucario I hit with CC is immune to Toxic, and everything else gets hit by Toxic. The Blissey can obviously use Natural Cure to get immune to it, but that's really good against a lot of this team. Quilladin also is Toxic. It's got Spikes. Spikes are really good because they allow me to wear down the Lucario, which 4 times uses Stealth Rock, and it allows me to... I don't think there was anything else that was specifically for. I thought it was better than Rocks this time, just because it allows me to wear down the Lucario. I think I have Rocks as well. I don't remember. Leech Seed is really good. His only immunity is Levani, which I am not honestly expecting to come. Superpower with the attack investment again for Superpower with attack investment. For a combination of Chlele, which I can live 1 hit from, if I remember correctly. If it's not an explosion, it's not a double edge. If it's just a return, I think I live 1 hit. But I might be remembering wrong. But it also hits the Lucario, because I don't want to be set up for Lucario on any of my Pokemon. I'm not really sure why my music is running slowly. Sorry about that. I'll just check it quickly. Is there something happening? I also just set it to 144p. That shouldn't change the audio quality, turn off annotations. I'm not really sure why that would be happening. My computer's not overheating by any means. But yeah, Spike's Toxic, like I said, is very good. Spike's is good for chipping down Lucario, which is the only Toxic immunity, and Superpower hits that as well. So I have a very bulky Semi-Perfect Cell here. It is 1000 Arrows and Outrage with Dragon Dance, and the Substitute. Substitute is really good because Latios is likely going to be his main. Like Scarf Latios is a very likely check to this. Sub is also good because Mandibuzz can otherwise hit on it. As you can see, I am very, very defensive. I have 36 plus defense. I also have enough HP that assures that subs will be able to live a Blissey Seismic Toss, which is really nice. Don't remember what his speed is for. I think it might be for +1 to outspeed Jolteon, or +2 to outspeed Scarf Latios. It was one of the two. I'm not entirely sure which off the top of my head. but pretty good. I think it's +2 to outspeed Latios because I only need slightly more speed than I did for Jolteon, and I didn't need the defense EVs or special defense EVs or attack EVs. But if I can sub and start getting Dragon Dances up on stuff, it's very, very strong against a lot of my opponent's team. It's likely going to be what I wind up cleaning up with. I ideally would like Chip on the Mandibuzz, that's why I have Toxic on everything. Otherwise, Mandibuzz would easily switch into, and I would like the Glalie to be gone if it can. So I can also ideally pursue Tropic. Glalie was one of his big pickups. Glalie was really big, because that just kind of stopped Garchomp from coming at all. Now here I have my Yes I Eat Latias, as suggested for one of my close friends. This set I have brought is just a Trick Choice Scarf set. Trick is obviously really good at the at stopping Blissey from being useful at all. So if Blissey winds up being a switch in, then I can Trick, and then it'll be stuck with Choice Scarf and I'll have leftovers. Psychic, Dragon Meteor, and Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is really good at cleaning through his team because, as you may have noticed, the only Dragon resist is Lucario, I believe. It did not have a Fairy on the team at all, so very, very strong. It's something I can hopefully be able to lock into. I think chew a hit from... I definitely chew a Ice Shard from Glalie with this. I'm not sure if I'd chew a hit otherwise. Luckily Moody is banned, otherwise I'd be worried about the speed boosts. Here I have Fishy, which is another Glalie switch-in, even though it gets Freeze Dry, so it might not even be an actual switch-in. Toxic, again, is good against everything. Scald Resist is like Leavanny. I'm not really expecting Leavanny to come. I have a lot of Pokemon which deal with Leavanny pretty well, but if it does come, then I guess I'll just have to deal with that in turn. But Toxic, really strong. Scald, again, is counter Speed Creep, I think... Blissey? I don't remember. I think Sableye's a bit too fast for that. I don't think Sableye will come. I think they brought like Leavanny once, they never brought Cincino. No, the new pickups. The new pickups were Glalie, Leavanny, Slowbro, and Sableye, I think, which is very terrifying. No, Leavanny wasn't new. Maybe Cincino was new, but they made their trades right off the mine. They've played one game since then, so they've used Glalie, and they've used Glalie once. So yeah, it's a very, very terrifying mon from a lot of my team to deal with. I'm really hoping to get a Skull Burn off into it. And like I said, Toxic is really good against this team. And then here's another defensive mon against one that Glalie's a bit terrifying for. I can't even run speed for it. I don't remember what my speed for is on this one. But it's for something, you know, that's all I can really tell you. Might be, no, it's too slow for Entei. Might be for Adamant Entei, it might be for Adamant Lucario. I'm not entirely sure, but Stealth Rock, Leech Seed is really good again. U-Turn obviously hits the Leavanny super effectively, so it's good getting chipped there. Psychic is really good, and then Rocks just help chip down the Latios, they help chip down Leavanny if it comes, they really help chip down the Glalie, which is good, and the Mandibuzz if it doesn't have heavy duty boosts, and same with the Entei. So hopefully this goes well. I'm just going to challenge my opponent to Legacy post transactions. I actually built a team before he posted his transactions after I posted mine, but actually, no, I built it before I posted. I had decided on my transactions, and I wasn't actually going to be bringing any of these Pokemon that I brought new. But obviously you can see now I'm bringing the Zygarde and the Celebi. I wasn't bringing the Pokemon I dropped either, the Skarmory, the Lycanroc, the Celebi. I'm just going to get into my opponent on Discord. Challenge set. Yeah, just hope my opponent's fine. It's a bit late before them, but they have honestly been joining me a lot of the time. It's the main reason that this match was delayed. I was originally going to have this match the week just before I left, because I left on the Wednesday. I was hoping to play him on the Tuesday, but he just ghosted the whole time. Okay, so we just bring the Cincino. It's not bringing Leavanny, which is good. I have to worry about webs, etc., etc. I just love Rebombi on my team, so I don't really know. But Jolteon comes, Latias comes. I think, like I said before, I think if Latios comes, it is Choice Scarf. I don't remember what a lot of my AVs are on things. You too, man. I'm gonna plug my mouse in. I can't do what's it. There it is. Sorry, a bit disorganized. I'm actually in the midst of saying goodbye to another one of the players in the league, Keith Sheldon, who actually wound up replacing the guy I played week 1, Texas Aggies. He had a kid, which is really cool, but I'm in the middle of a goodbye thing to him. He's like, oh yeah, I can only play right now. And I'm like, oh, okay, so obviously Blissey did come, so I like to trick Scarf into that. I'd like to get a Toxic off into Mandibuzz, which is good because I have like, what, 4 Pokemon with Toxic? No, this one doesn't have Toxic. Celebi's pretty decent lead here, I think. Yeah, as you can see, he's joined, but this team is very, very Zygarde weak, which is good. He's got 2 main like Zygarde Revenge options. He might be Quick Feet on the Jolteon, honestly. Because that would outspeed Scarfladius, so that would be pretty problematic. And obviously this is my switch in, but this is also some of my switch ins. Might have some special defense investment. HC is just really good. Honestly, this might be the play. Because his only mon that capitalizes on it is the Glalie. Okay, the Glalie led. I'm glad I didn't leave my 4 other Pokemon that lose to it. I can stay in expecting him to spike. So it is an important question whether it's worth risking that. If I stay and risk him and expect him to spike, then I'm going to go for Superpower. Does half. And I do live a return. Okay. Would I live a return after Leech Seed? Yeah, would I live a second return? No. So I think the play turn 1 is go for Superpower. Okay, he does go for a Spike, which is good there, but I don't think I live at -1 defense. Do I? No, it's a roll for me not to live, so I think I go into Doublade. Okay, he went for a return, does 14%. He can have Crunch or Dark Pulse, but he's seen that realistically it's not doing the same amount of damage. So I can go for Pursuit here, which will do 30%. It would just mean that he would never be able to come back in on rocks. I can go for Shadow Sneak if he goes for another attack. My best play is probably to go for Close Combat. I think Pursuit is what I want to click. Yeah, 27%. Now he cannot come back in on a Spike or a Rocks. So he's probably got the knockoff here. So then what can I get knocked off? I didn't bring removal on this team. I was considering Defog in that last lot over Dragon Balls, but I felt Dragon Balls was better. I think I need to go for Toxic. Okay, quick U-turn. Well, he doesn't have a Toxic switch in because he didn't bring Lucario, so he's got to go Blissey. Well, that's alright, honestly. I'm going to click CC. I'm really glad I got the Pursuit off into the Glalie. That just completely kneecaps it for the rest of the game. Okay. Rocky Helmet, that's a shame. I'm probably not going to go for the U-turn here. I'm going to go into a long wall and try to get the Rocky Helmet chip off with that. So he doesn't have knockoff, which is good. Or at least it looks like he doesn't have knockoff. I think I get a Wish into the Doublade. That's really nice here. He might go for Toxic himself. I could go back into Doublade, which would be an interesting play. But no, I think Toxic again is nice here. It missed, that doesn't really matter. Celebi has Natural Cure, so it's probably the play here. I can go for Leech Seed on any mon that switches in, unless Mandibuzz has the thing. Okay, I got the Leech Seed into the Cincino. It might have Pin Missile. Does it let Pin Missile? I don't know. I don't think Cincino lets Pin Missile. It's not in this game, and I just don't think it lets Pin Missile. It can't let Pin Missile. It might go for U-turn, which could be bad. I could Rocks here. I could U-turn. U-turn, I would be slower, and I'll likely be U-turning out. Probably on his Mandibuzz, honestly. Chipping Cincino is nice. I'm gonna go for Rocks actually. Clicking a U-turn here. If he goes for Shadow Ball, obviously that gets him a good bit of chip on me. I won't have Toxic anymore, but I'm not sure how much the Shadow Ball does, honestly. He might go for Volt Switch. Is this my best play? Is Cooladin bulletproof? I don't remember. Okay, I went for Volt Switch, so U-turn here was my best play. They probably have to go into Mandibuzz, which is good. Do they show leftovers? No, they show Rocky Helmet, which is good, because that's still the same basic idea. Toxic is the only move that they've shown so far. Why are we using the Mandibuzz? How much did the Mandibuzz take from close combat? 18%. I don't suppose no, I have nowhere near speed from in-speed Mandibuzz. No, I'm overgrown, not bulletproof, so... I can go for this and click Substitute. Yeah, I'm going to go into my Zygarde here, and go for Substitute. I live, my Substitute lives a Seismic Toss. If they have Ice Beam, that just lets me know that they have Ice Beam. I'll be at 75%, which is unfortunate, and the spike does wear me down fairly significantly. But I'm not sure if they'll necessarily stay in. I think it's a big question what they do go to if they do switch out. Okay, they stayed in. And they went for Ice Beam. Okay, so they revealed that they do have Ice Beam. In which case I think my best switch in is the Dual Blade. 7.8%. Actually my best switch is probably on the Aurora. Are they Flamethrower? Okay. Oh, that's there. No, that's gone. Okay, that's bad. If they can remove rocks, that would be pretty bad for me in the long run. How do I best wear this down? Obviously, if I go hard into anything, it'll be pretty obvious that I'm just going to trick. I'm going to go for a Wish, and try to get a Wish off in Celebi. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, I'm going for a Wish here. They should, honestly, it should be pretty obvious that I'm going into Celebi, but I don't know how they predict that best. Probably with Commander Boss, honestly. So what's the go for? No, it's Toxic, doesn't matter, I'm Celebi. I'm clicking Leech Seed here. It'll help me wear down Blissey faster, and then I can U-turn. If they switch into anything else, it gets me damage. Okay, switch to Mandibus. That's alright. My best switch to Mandibus now is probably Quilladin, honestly. So I can suck in Spikes up. Yeah. I can Toxic. I can Superpower. I can Leech Seed again. I'm gonna Leech Seed here. Okay, I'm picking Spikes. No, I can Leech Seed. Okay. Going for Spikes, which is good. I'm clicking Toxic now. If they stay in, that's really good for me. They probably think my last move is an offensive grass move. But my offensive grass move is Leech Seed. Because yeah. Unless they go Blissey, which I don't know why they would go Blissey here. Like, I've been spamming Leech Seed. Then they're likely going to get a Toxic into Mandibus. Well, I'm likely to get a Toxic into Mandibus right now. So I think that's really the big question. So either Toxic into Mandibus, or I get a Toxic into something else, because I really don't expect a Blissey to come in here. Latios. Awesome, I get a Toxic into Latios. That's perfect. They've not revealed leftovers. I don't have Dual Blade anymore, which is really bad. Oh, no, it's Natural Cure. I would kind of wish it was Serene Grace, at least then I would feel less bad. Because isn't Flamethrower a 10% chance? Yeah, it's a 10% chance, so that was really, really low odds that they got that. I guess that's a question as to whether... They probably Ice Beam, actually. I can go a little more, I think, pretty freely. Trick. Should go Latias! Okay. That's really bad. I mean, I can still just like Wish, right? I'm going to Celebi. I should have gone Celebi previously. I'm gonna go for U-turn. Okay. I don't care. It's like it's just chip. Does that tell me anything? I'm very specially defensive on this set for the Latias, I guess. Jolteon, I don't think that is choice specs. It's not Lifeball either. So none of these moves are Shadow Ball. 42, so that says it's not choice specs for sure. No, Lifeball. It's not. We know it's not Lifeball because it's not Lifeball. It could be choice specs. No, it's not choice specs, or if it is, I don't know. Maybe it's Expert Belt. Yeah, it's Expert Belt. At least I'm really thinking it's seeming like it's Expert Belt. Not getting Toxic into Mandibus has been really bad for me so far. Now he knows what every move I have is. I'm not sure why he's not Overcoat. Or is Overcoat? I thought Overcoat gave you immunity to Leech Seeds, but I guess I just don't understand Overcoat. I know it gives you immunity to some with things like powders. Yeah, I'm in a really bad spot because of that burn into Doublade, because after I forced them to defog that spike, I've kept up pressure, so it's impossible for them to get Glalie. So far. So far, it's not really been possible for them to get Glalie. Which is really good for me, because that means that they haven't been able to get a spike back up, which means... No, I would have been able to wish and... No, yeah, so if they hadn't gotten the burn, there are some places where I would have been able to go into Doublade and get a wish off, which is just really unfortunate that I'm not able to. I'm not really sure what play he's going for right now. I think he's in a very good position, because I've been able to toxic the Mandibles. He doesn't know if I am Shadow. I should definitely be bulletproof. I'm not sure why I'm not. I don't have any grass moves. Well, I have Leech Seed, but if Leech Seed's power was boosted by Overgrowth, that would be like the most overpowered thing. Okay, cool. Well, I get boost my HP back anyway. I'll probably kill you with superpower at this point, but I don't need to. I can go into Olomomola. Oh no, he went for Volt Switch. I made a very poor play there. If we gone to Zygarde and bluffed Extreme Speed, that would be really good. But I don't actually have Extreme Speed, so... Okay, that's okay. It's alright. I'm not too concerned. Well, I am pretty concerned, honestly. I think I have to go into Celebi here. I went for Dragon Pulse. Well, Draco kills, as does Ice Beam, and I imagine he has both. So I think I have to go back into Lomomola. Shadow Ball, that's interesting. Then I can go into Quilladin, I think. I'm legitimately just switching around until it dies. I think that's really the only play that I have. Oh, so then it comes question what last one move it has. Probably shouldn't have sacked the HP on Quilladin than I did. I have to go into Lomomola. Oh, it died. Okay, that's really bad. I think I lose. Maybe. No, Zygarde can win. Zygarde can win, but whether it does win is a completely separate question. And I've just gotten a massive cramp in my leg, which is a lot of fun. Zygarde can't win immediately right here. I guess I should have gone... Can't have gone anywhere there. That burn on Doublade has cost me the game. As well as me not predicting the trick. But the fact that he's not Scarf anymore is really good. +1. Yeah, it has to be Jolteon. I guess my play is to go into Latias. I think that's really the only play that I can make here, and then I just drop a Draco. Oh, I don't know. Do I need to drop a Draco? Can I Dragon Pulse? I can't Dragon Pulse, so I'm going to just drop a Draco. If he gets tricked into Blissey here, that's really good for me. If he gets tricked into, like, Mandibuzz, that's really good for me. No, you stay, yeah, so, that's why he had to stay in. So he lost his Cincino, which is good. Not sure what it does, but, you know. Something, I guess. Yeah, I don't have Synthesis, which is really bad for me here. I think I have to go here. There's no way, Mandibuzz Foul Play. It's meant to be Foul Play. I don't think Foul Play would ever break myself at neutral. Yeah, there's no way. I'm so defensive right now. Now, what if I hit Mandibuzz? Close combat from Doublade. Okay, so, well, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be specially defensive. It's a question just of how physically defensive it is. It might be max physically defensive. If I got a max roll with that, how does I hit Mandibuzz with? Leech Seed and Hazards, that's it. If I was Coil here, it would be amazing, but I'm not Coil, so it's really bad. He also doesn't have a thing up, which is pretty bad as well. Yeah, Zygarde does nothing. I think I just have to go for 1,000 Hours here. Oh, I went for U-turn. That's really bad. I need to go for Dragon Dance there. That's really bad. Okay, luckily he's... Well, he's definitely not throwing. I can tell you that much. I'd sack Quilladin. I would be very surprised if Scarf Dragon Pulse doesn't KO this from here. I just realized I've moved away from my mic by accident. I'll move it back closer to me. Well, I mean, I didn't move by accident. I just forgot that I had the. It's got no special defense, which is alright, but not really good. What Pokemon was it? I need the chip into. Just let. No, not anything with Toxic left. That's really bad. No, I need the chip into. Jolteon. Okay, well it's a
Well, if I go for Dragon Pulse. Okay, well he sacked Glalie, which is really good for me. Because Glalie's pretty broken. So I need to go with Latias, which will die. Okay, it didn't die. I need to get rocks up anyway. Or do I need to fast U-turn? Well, he's gonna go for Ice Beam, so I can't really U-turn. Yeah, I've misplayed earlier in this game. I really needed to get a Toxic into the Mandibuzz instead of a Spike. Okay. Okay, man. If that's what you think. When it did, was it like 10 to... 25. It did 25 with Ice Beam. I'm going to confirm whether that's invested or not. 20 to 24. So it is invested. That's kind of crazy. They really brought invested. Well, I'm going to have to go for Trick here. I don't think I have any other choice, but he's going Jolteon. You have to go Mandibuzz. Probably still not alright. But I might be able to win just by looking into Scarf Foul Play. Okay, okay, this is a very good turn. This is a very bad turn. Okay, looking into Toxic, suboptimal for me. And now that Choice Scarf, I think they outspeed my Zygarde and can Toxic it. No. Okay, we'll have to Dragon Pulse anyway. I basically need to dodge. Oh, I Psychic here. I go for the Spadef drop. I didn't get the Spadef drop. I just got haxed. I die to the next one. No, I don't. I don't die to the next one because I've got leftovers. How did I not get a single Spadef drop this whole time? I'm on 2%. So I think I lose to Jolteon here. I wish I had Extreme Speed. If I was Coil, yeah. I played that. And just tilted me. Ah, fuck. I mean, this guy's honestly been a bit of a dick about Churchling. Now he just leaves immediately. I made some good plays really early on with the Dueling Pursuit, but I never got Toxic into Mandibuzz, which just cost me the game completely. He played his Blissey pretty decently. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Man, it's really tough. Really tough. I guess I probably should have... I mean, I would have lost to Mandibuzz. But what I think I should have done is not kill the Blissey. And then sub-Toxic, because I think... No, I think... Let me calc. I mean, Zygarde was not very fast. But Blissey at +1 speed does not outspeed that at all. Yeah, no, that was big. Big throw on my behalf. Yeah, even if I was uninvested. And then a +1 outspeed Jolteon, which is the important thing. Because I have speed for Jolteon. Yeah, that was really big misplay on my behalf. It's really tough as well, because I'm really trying to make playoffs as well. I mean, I really like to do well. It's fine. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we'll actually win and not just feed to players who are not doing as well. But I find that somewhat unrealistic. I just play this game. The Flamethrower burn mattered incredibly much because there were a good few mons that I needed the sack against, and that I could have gotten thrown Doublade away on, or gotten Black HB on. The Scarf trick into Alomomola, I really didn't need to let happen, and I shouldn't have done that. Both of us brought the same set, basically. yeah, the fact that I let the scuff trick into Alomola happen was a big throw on my behalf, as well. Because Alomola was really good. I also think I should have stayed in with something against the Latios. I don't really know. Just losing Doublade sucked. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone has a good time, man. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope that we still make playoffs after that bad game. Yeah, thank you.